Hello, Bashers, and welcome to Shield Bash. This is Artemis Quinfrig, your GM and Master of Ceremonies for today. And to my right,
Darwin playing Toof.
Nath playing Uko.
This is Tam playing Bridger. Oh, there sure as fuck it better be treasure.
And this is Ronan playing Donk.
There's more than just you, Ronan. This is Meta playing Nat Loomis. Cicero got bigger and I got smaller somehow.
And I'm a Bezcock, and I'm a playing a bowl me, a taker.
Yeah, so I didn't know this voyage was going to be quite so long, but I found this in the captain's trunk. It's called Hovels and Humans. So we're not all humans, but we're going down in the bottom of this hovel, and it's like this game. So I thought it would help pass the time. So anyway, you guys are in the second level of a basement under a lady's fishery whose name is Tamerly Tanderville.
Oh, that's a great name.
Right? It's like a double T and it's almost like Tam.
Tamara,
like titties.
are you related to her?
Probably not. We have a different last name,
It's
Meta.
got the good alliteration, huh?
Yeah. And when we last left our adventurers, you guys were all in a fountain room where there's a mermaid who's quite attractive, but she's stoned, John. Don't get any ideas. And she was blowing water at Bommy, and he had just deactivated.
Hold on.
Yes?
So she's stoned and she's blowing Pezcock.
Toof.
No, water. She's blowing water at Pezcock's character, Bommy
Bella.
Taker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's stoned.
She's
How
very
can she
nice.
eject water?
Well, it's a statue, Tam. You know, like a statue, but it's a trap. And see, it's a game, all right? I mean, try to
a
use your
it's a
imagination.
No,
all
I'm
right?
imagining a statue, but they don't. So you're saying the statue has a hole in it?
Well, say the statue, it's a mermaid, and she has her lips pushed like she's trying to kiss you or blow you a kiss, but instead there's a little spigot where water comes jetting out at a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Jarwin, do you have an erection already? Just will you put your fucking pants back on?
Jarwin's going to try to have sex with her
It's
too.
just like in Absalom. They got the fountains there, yeah? You remember?
I've never been to Absalom, but I am familiar with them. They're in Alpara as well.
Does it say how tall this room is?
It's about 15 feet to the top of the room. It's about 15 feet tall.
25 feet?
No,
you say-
no,
did
it's
you say
not.
45?
No,
45.
it's not.
35?
It's not like that bridge that we had to fight
60?
over. It's 15 feet solid, and then you have stalactites up there.
Oh, okay.
It's not a 25 to 15 bridge. No,
45.
yeah.
So it's a tight 15.
Bingo!
It's a tight 15.
One of
Yes.
those.
Anyway, what about the statue fountain thing?
Well, now, Pescal, your character Bommy just made his roll and deactivated that section of the room. So
I
now,
knew I could do it.
so now it's kind of constricted on which way it can shoot the water. And if I remember right, Jarwin's character Toof Grimscar, a huge orc, is getting ready to. He was just getting ready to attack the statue to try to stop it from doing the water spray. So go ahead, Jarwin, and make your roll.
Play that the funkin' music, white boy.
Toof has a question. You said it's a statue. Does her breasts firm?
Well, they're stone, so yes.
Oh, very good. First attack misses. Second attack. Is a 17 hit?
Did Sasha kick you in the balls or something? I mean, your voice is really high.
It happens, you know.
Oh, you missed a stroke. I hate that when it happens. Oh.
There ain't nothing in the world worse than that.
What the fuck?
Hey, don't make fun of him. His English is a second language, all right? I mean, come on.
What's
now.
English?
What the fuck is English?
Common, you know.
Yes, I know
I know
common.
that one.
Where the hell do they call it English?
Well, from where he's from.
Where's he from?
He's from the
Ingle?
island.
Ingle?
But he came somewhere. Wasn't it Ingersoll you came from originally, you said?
Ingersoll Rand.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Ingersoll Rand, yeah.
Hero point.
Yeah, woo.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That was a good recovery. So anyway, you missed the first time. Did you miss the second time?
Is a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit. Now, roll me your damage.
I don't care who you are. Testicular
What
trauma
is
is
it?
always
A 6?
hilarious.
6.
A 6. Excellent. Well, not all of that goes through. In fact, you think the stone just kind of got a little chip in it, as if the statue is so hard that
But
wasn't enough to damage it.
boobs are still in good shape, right?
This is a cold, hard bitch.
I'm
Yes.
used to those.
That sounds like a song that Jarwin would sing us.
Artemis, I thought you said we were in a basement. Where'd you get in the beach from?
What?
Cold hard
No.
bitch, just a kiss on her lips, and I was on my knees singing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, so that was two attacks by Jarwin's character Tooth Grimskull. You have one more action. Would you like to try to attack again?
Don't miss.
I'm going to reach out and touch it.
You just gonna touch the boobs of
Yeah,
the statue?
I'm gonna
This is no time to be groping the statues.
I think I missed.
Be gentle. You're going to break the nipples off.
So it's a total of -4.
Yeah, that would be a miss. Yeah, you miss the boob and kind of splash into the water. You do notice that there's coins in there, and you think that once you deactivate this statue,
Treasure.
you could probably get the treasure out. Speaking of which, it's like you almost got her attention. The statue, when you tried to grope her and missed, she decides to turn towards you.
That's
and,
rude as fuck.
It says it's a random okay. Yeah, so you need to give me a reflex save there, Tooth.
How about a natural 20 for a 29?
Yeah, you're able to duck underneath the spray of water that comes towards you,
Sorry, 26.
and that's its first action. So now I roll again. This is fun. I never know what's going to happen until I roll. Oh, okay, excellent. So,
Sometimes I still don't know what's happening.
right. So let's see. I'm going to roll one more die. Yay! So everybody that's on this side of the room, which would be Balmy, would be Tooth, and who is Nath dressed up with the basket? Uko. That's who you're playing, right? So Uko, all three of you give me a reflex save.
Oh.
That's the 20-sided die roll we do.
25.
Okay, you pass.
Woohoo. Natural 1, yay!
Uko gets a
Ooh.
14.
I don't know if it is
All right.
good or not.
Is that your
but,
final answer, or do you want to use your hero point early in this session? A hero point lets you re-roll any d20 check. You don't have to, but I'm just giving you the option.
I don't know if it's good or not, but got a 20 altogether.
You got a 20. You passed, and Uko/Nath is going to use his hero point.
If you're trying to make a savings throw, you don't have to roll a d20 like mine. But it'll help.
It'll definitely help.
I got a 19.
All right, you all pass, and the statue turns towards you and spews out a big fan of water at the whole side of the room. You all manage to duck underneath it. Yeah, exactly, Tam,
This chick
just like
squirts
that.
too much.
And now for the last one, I'll get to roll another random die. Oh, that's different. All
She's
right.
definitely a squirter.
So, I'm going to roll a d4.
Isn't it amazing how quickly we sexualize the statue?
I mean, come on, Jarwin's here, so of course you're going to sexualize the
She's a
statue
mermaid.
or pretty much anything. So 2, that would be Tooth again. Tooth, give me another saving throw.
Here you go.
Another hero point comes out.
25.
You manage to dive out of the way as another stream of water comes towards you, but you ducked out of the way just in time, and that is the end of the statue's little turn here. So Uko, you are now up. Nath, you have been observing with your character, and you noticed that Pezcock had deactivated 2 of the corners. You think if maybe you deactivate the other corner, you could stop the statue from spinning.
Unfortunately, Uko is not very good at that, so he's going to walk over to Pezcock's character and touch him on the shoulder and cast Guidance with his other one action.
Now, for you folks at home that are listening, Guidance gives you a +1 to any D20 roll. So whenever Pezcock Balmy gets a chance to go, he'll get a plus on that. So that's good. Good use of your turn, Uko. Well done.
And Uko will say, Balmy, you need to press them in the correct order, just like the other one, except turned 180 degrees.
So I'm doing it backwards?
Yes.
I knew I was doing something wrong.
And then Uko is going to move back over in the direction he came from.
Thank you very much.
And so Uko, you're going to move back to the doorway or out of the doorway. Tell me where you're stopping so I'll know.
right in front of the doorway,
Okay, perfect.
right before it.
And that is the end of Nath Uko's turn. So now, Donk, played by Ronan. Donk, what are you going to do? Now, you know that that Balmy Pezcock, he used thievery to deactivate it, and you saw him do that. So what would you like to do on the last corner?
Oh, I'm going to move to that corner, I believe, if I can get there.
That's going to be a... how much... What is your movement rate again there, Donk?
I'm going to go to find it.
Is it 25? I think it's 25.
I thought it was 4:30. Goblins are
Maybe
fast.
it is. You're short, though. I didn't know about that.
I was thinking
No,
that,
it's 25. It's 25.
I was right. That's what I thought. So, move yourself 25. See if you can reach that corner. It's the corner where Balmy Pezcock is.
That's a
Sorry.
dwarf. He's the goblin.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I'm playing with a bird, a frog, a human, a meta, and a Jarwin,
Gets a
and
little
a
confusing.
Nath. It's a little confusing.
Can I reach it from right there?
Yeah, Ronan. You're adjacent to the corner. Yeah, I'll give you that. So
All
give
right.
me a thievery check.
Flick my pecker.
What?
Thievery check. Not that.
I was going to
What?
say, I thought Jarwin was playing Toothless.
Thievery check. That's a 13.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Can I do it one more time?
You can do it one more time.
This one's much better with a 27.
And that is
That-
a nat 20.
That works. And you stop it from coming in that direction also. So good. You only have one more corner, and you think you'll have this thing deactivated. However, that was all 3 actions of your turn. So that leaves Nath, Bridger, your character Bridger. Nath, go. I'm sorry, Tam.
Wow.
Not Nath.
Is it the Jarwin?
No, it's not Jarwin. But it looks like not Jarwin, but with only 2 legs instead of 4.
So I should be able to disable this, right? Because I know how.
If you're a thief, yes, of course you would.
No, I'm not a thief. I'm an archaeologist.
An archaeologist.
Yes.
Well, do you have thievery?
What?
Your character, not you. Your
yeah,
character.
no, my character doesn't, but I know how to do it, so I should be able, right?
But see, you're playing a character, Nath. It's like a play.
I'm still not Nath.
But God, this is really confusing. I mean, you guys are all wearing different hats, and you're sitting in the wrong spots. But anyway, Tam. That's better. All right, so Tam, if you were there yourself, you would know thievery. But you're not. You're playing Bridger, who does not know thievery, so you have to go with what Bridger knows, according to your character
all right.
sheet.
All
That's
right.
the little piece of paper with all the squiggles.
Yeah, no, I got it. So it looks like I can cast spells, though.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Right. So I have to
I've heard you do that before. Do you have sword on there?
No. I have a sword. It's in a bag, though. I don't know why he's not using it. So this is. I'm going to move.
All right.
And he'll. Bridger will step up so he can see the statue and go, whoa, Brosif, it's like not cool, bro. And then cast a spell. It's called Telekinetic Projectile.
You casted it on the statue itself, not the mechanism.
Right. I think what I do is I cast it on something and then it throws it at it.
Right.
With
And
telekinesis.
Are you throwing it at the statue or the corner?
I will throw it at. Can I throw it so as I want the projectile to go into the thing's mouth and then it can't spit anymore. That's what I do. Tam does that. Sorry, Bridger.
Yes. Good job. Well, go
Totally.
ahead and make an attack roll, and see if you can hit her in the kisser
But I just want to do it.
or the spitter. Well, no, you have to make a roll, Tam. It's a game.
My die says 13.
And that's the total for your attack. Is that including your magical ability score?
My ability score.
Like
I
your
have
your spell combat roll.
the spell attack roll.
Yes, there you
Do
go.
I add that?
Yes, you do, Tam. Yes.
Can I add my spell DC as well?
No. Just the attack roll. The DC is if someone has to make a saving throw against your roll. I mean, come on, guys. It's very, very easy. It's not like we're trying to decipher an ancient language or something. I tell you, I just don't get any respect. I try to do something to pass the time, and all it's just jokes and ha-ha funnies.
No,
I didn't.
that laughter is out of character. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun.
That's perfect. I love it.
So I've got a +7, so that's 20. I hit it with a. Do I hit it with a 20?
You do. You hit it with a 20. Now roll your damage.
Oh, all right. I rolled this one and add that, and that's 6.
Well, you have the same problem that you saw Jarwin Tooth have. You hit it, but you think the stone is so hard that damage didn't really do anything for you. In fact, you think you're going to have to get higher damage in order to injure the stone.
But I wasn't trying to hurt it.
Well, but what I'm saying is you didn't have a high enough score to plug the hole in the mouth. Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll do better next time, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's
It's
all
okay,
my
Tam.
actions. So
Yeah, that was 3.
I'd like to take a free action to pout.
That's fine.
And
yeah.
uncool, dudes. Whoa.
Very, very good role playing. Very good.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Yes, well, I know. But anyway, back to the top of the order. It's Nat Loomis, which is being played by Meta. Go ahead, Meta. It's your turn.
I'm gonna cast longbow.
Oh, okay. Is that a spell, or are you shooting it with your longbow?
It says range strike.
That perfect. Roll that and add that little number next to the range strike part.
That's a 9. Is that gonna hit?
No, you missed the entire statue because she is kind of wobbling back and forth, and you just shot past it, so that was not quite good enough. Sorry.
Well, hold on. This is a statue thing. I've seen them try to hit it and not do well. I'm in a hallway. There's a door shut on the other end.
Yes.
Can I aim my cast bow that way and cast it if something comes through that door?
Oh, you're talking about spending 2 actions to ready an action in case that door to the north opens, and you would be surprised.
Well, I don't want to be surprised.
That's why you're readying your action, right? So you can shoot them if they open the door.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
that's what
if
we're
that
gonna
door
do.
opens, I'm going to cast longbow on it.
Excellent. I like that. That is a good use of your turn if you can't hit the statue, which you cannot. So now, she's going to wait till the door opens, and then she's going to shoot who comes through the door.
See, I was thinking she was gonna try to shoot the door.
Well, I did it first, but she said if someone comes from that direction, and that
then
cued me in.
If the door opened, it'd be a lot harder to hit.
Well, but if the door opens in Pezcock, I mean, they would be standing in the doorway. She could definitely shoot them in the face. That's what I would do. I mean, if I was playing and not being the game master.
But Artemis, what she said was that if the door opens, she was going to shoot it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the person opening
Shoot
the
the
door,
door,
it's an
no,
implied
shoot the
them.
door.
But no, the implied it would be for the previous object.
But
which
now
is
I
the
want
door.
to sense
Is
motive
that
on
like
the
the
door.
royal we?
Well, all right, we don't
I would
have.
also like to sense motive the door.
we don't have sense motive in this system. That's the old system. We don't have What you can do is you can do a perception check on the door on your turn, but it will cost you one of your actions.
Okay, I don't trust the door.
Right. So you are now up, Pezcock. Bommy, your character Bommy is up. What would Bommy like to do?
I don't trust that fucking door.
It looks like you can teach it religion. It says religion right here.
I think it would take a lot of preaching because it's a stone door. But Maddie, you can attempt that on your next turn. Bommy, you're up.
Did you say your name was Palmy?
No. Ronan, it's not a handy joke.
Balmy.
It's Balmy
Okay.
Taker.
Palmy Taker.
Balmy with a B.
Oh.
A B. B-A-M. Balmy.
Okay.
Not Palmy. Wait till we get back to civilization. I'll get you a handy. We'll figure this all out. It'll be perfect.
He's a
What?
taker.
What's so handy?
What's he taking anyway?
Well, he's a thief. It's a play on what he does. I mean, that's his character anyway. Pezcock, go ahead and roll.
I
Don't
want
pay
to
attention to
perceive
roll.
the hell out of that door.
Okay, you're going to perceive on the door. Awesome.
That's a 17 altogether.
All right, well, let me look and see what it says about the door, because we haven't got that far yet. We're still in the fountain room. But here we go. Let's see. It is a stone door that appears to have some kind of writing that has been scratched off of it. And
you
it is
can't read it then.
right, and it's currently closed.
I knew I didn't trust that door.
But it seems to be very thick, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. And besides, you know from the previous turn that Meta's character Nat is ready to shoot whoever opens that door first. So you think you're safe
because
for
she
right now.
scratched the door?
No, she didn't scratch it. The scratch was already there.
Okay.
Just don't disregard the scratches. Just go ahead and do the next 2 actions of your turn.
All right, but I am watching the door over there.
Yes, you have a healthy fear of the door.
Mistrust.
Yes, mistrust. Yes.
Yes.
So you know that the last corner up there in the northwest corner has not been deactivated.
But did
yet.
I finish it this one?
Yeah, that one's done. Actually, they deactivated that one, so you can go and get the other one.
Wait a minute.
You have
I
2
need to
actions.
go over to this corner?
That is correct.
And
To the-
wasn't I at this corner last time?
No, you were right there.
I was here?
No, you're the little guy right there at the corner.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
So you're going to go to the left of your
Yeah.
little pawn
All right,
figure.
all right.
It's a thimble, goddammit. Just move it. All right, that's it. Now,
Okay.
you're there at the corner, Balmy. You've got to make a thievery check.
A thievery. Yes. Oh, that's an O2 on the die. Wait a minute. I
An
think it's
O2.
just upside down. Oh, that's a natural 20, I think.
That's very good. You got a critical success, and with that, the statue grinds to a halt. The water jet goes down to a dribble and stops. It appears now it would be safe to come in and loot the fountain.
But got the silly question.
Isn't the fountain going to be heavy?
Well, no, I don't remember if you remember, Meta, but last time we talked about this, there's coins in the fountain.
There's some money down there.
Yeah, in the water. And it doesn't appear that the water doesn't appear too deep, probably about a foot.
But,
You should be able to do it fairly easily.
In her previous life, I believe the mermaid was a stripper.
But
Is the water safe?
is the water really just the water?
I don't know. You'd have to do something like to perceive it, or touch it, or drink it, or I mean, you tell me what you want to do, and I'll
I
tell you
mean,
what
it
happens.
seems to me like we were going through an awful lot of trouble to avoid getting spit on by this silly statue.
Well, it's because it was a really powerful water jet, and if you had been hit by one of those, it would have probably done 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
My character Uko is some kind of holy man. Can he bless the water?
Does he have blessed water?
He has bless.
Well, I mean, you could bless yourself in a 5-foot area according to the rule book that I have here, but unless you were standing right in the water, it probably wouldn't affect it at all.
Hey,
I
Tam.
see.
Yeah.
It
These
looks like
spells seem very complicated.
this Nat character is
You'll
a lot
catch
like you, but smaller. She does the learned stuff, and she reads.
If reading's all it takes, Meta, then a lot of people are like me. Speaking of reading, I'm kind of interested in the writing on that door, because I don't know if you know this, Artemis, but I speak a lot of languages, so I'm hoping maybe I could try to decipher that.
I know you do, but again, player knowledge versus character knowledge. Does Bridger know a lot of languages?
I mean, is 6 a lot?
Languages?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
All right. Well, I'm going to save you some time, love, because as I said already to Bommy, the door is illegible. Someone has scratched out
Fucking
the words.
door.
Artemis, you said to disregard the scratches.
I told Balmy to disregard the scratches because they weren't relevant because he couldn't read them because they were scratched out.
Fucking door.
Yeah,
Turn to sense mode of the door.
Tooth has
I told you that is the first edition rules. We don't do sense mode. You can perceive the door if you would like, Tamila.
I perceive the door, and it's Tamara.
I'm sorry, Tamali Tandeville is the lady that you
Yes,
got
it's a very
the quest
popular
from.
name.
Yes. I didn't do that to flatter you, and that's what it was written in the book. I
Fucking
didn't.
door.
Sure, Artemis. I'm not sleeping with you again.
Why not? I mean, never mind. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
Perceive the door.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
10.
It's a door.
It's a door.
John was right. I mean, Tooth is right.
Tooth has the craft skill. Can you use that to fix the writing?
No,
Why not?
because you don't know what was there because it's all scratched out, and you're not even sure what language it is because it's scratched out. Ignore the scratches.
No,
in the-
I can read it because the door's an object, and I have a spell called object reading. Right? That's how that works? Right?
Well, correct on both terms. So you're going to go up and cast a spell on the door, Bridger.
Oh, right, Bridger.
That's your character, love.
Yes.
Yes. I try to call you all your character names so
yes,
you'll know who I'm
yes.
talking to.
Like, Whoa, dude.
Yeah, good. All right.
I feel like I'm monopolizing the time. I'll let other people do stuff.
You're doing fine, Tam. You're doing really good.
It's okay.
Thanks, Meta.
It's okay because the way this is set up is we make sure we all have our time to shine. So it is your turn because you spoke about the door first, and you're up anyway in the order. So go ahead. I mean, it's fine.
Fucking door.
I think I'll probably wait because it seems like the way the rules work is I have very, very few spells. And I'd like to try and preserve them for something useful because it's really limited.
Well, that is probably a good choice too. And also, there's treasure in the fountain.
Yeah,
I just mentioned that.
Yeah, it's just coins. It's whatever. What I'm going to do is use sigil, and I'm going to write things on the door, though. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, what are you going to write on the door?
I'll give you $1 if you like. Glory hole here.
What I'm
Cam
going to
was
do
here.
is I'm going to draw little pictures, like a pictogram story. It's going to have trees and a small frog with a bow, and then a large flying creature with great big teeth.
Is it going to be red?
They're blue.
You know that's not funny. I think glory hole would have been much more fun.
I'm sure
But
he
glory
do.
hole here, and let's see what Jarwin does with it.
Nope. Tim starts making a little.
Does anyone not want the 38 fucking coins in the fountain? Okay, good. Balmy,
that door.
That's right. Pezcock, playing a thief, Balmy Taker, is going to get the coins. So you reach in there, Balmy. The water's only about a foot deep, and it's very cold, though, but it's not dangerous. And inside, you find 28 copper pieces, 8 silver pieces, and 2 gold pieces.
Hold on. You said the water's a foot deep?
Yes.
That's high. That's deeper than 9.5 inches, right?
Right, you shouldn't go in there with your character because you'll probably have to swim.
It was 38 the coins.
Only 2 gold in the fountain?
Well, it was 28 copper, 8 silver pieces, and 2 gold. Apparently, the people wishing in this fountain were kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Shincy wincy.
Right. I'm going to go back to Meta's character, Nat. Now, Nat, since you're short, you don't want to get in the fountain, but you've been keeping an eye on that door. Now, it hasn't moved, but you're ready to shoot the next person that comes out of it. Do you want to change your action or not?
No, I think I'm okay with shooting whoever or whatever comes out of it. But Tam, since you're up there, would you be willing to open the door, and then we'll see what happens? No, I don't want to shoot what comes out of it. I want to shoot the first thing I see beyond the door.
Oh, okay.
Right? Is that better? Tam?
If you shoot me in the ass,
You can open it, but don't go in.
yeah. Don't shoot us. And Tam's saying this while drawing a little picture of what looks like a big flying creature, and it's got something in its mouth and it's dripping blood.
Is it a little frog-like thing?
You can't see it.
Is there little legs like sticking out kicking?
And she does a little speech bubble that says, tastes like chicken.
Yum.
Yeah, I like it. It's funny. All right, so
It's you, Ronan.
when you get...
It's you.
Did you get it, Ronan? It's pretty funny, actually.
It's the
right
Red
below
Mountain
it.
Devil.
I draw a couple of middle fingers sticking up, you know.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Oh, how do you do that? Do you have a magic spell for that?
No.
No, I didn't think so. It's a stone door.
Because she did say that she was using Bridget's spell called
Yeah.
Sigil to magically draw on the door. I mean, now I don't know, does Donk have like some charcoal sticks or pigments or something he could draw? I mean, I would definitely let you use your
I don't
action
know.
to
Give
draw
me a
something.
second to use my thievery check.
got
I'm sure I
blood.
could find something on someone.
Like,
Well, you know,
Whoa,
I mean,
dude.
I didn't mention this at the get-go because, I mean, you guys are all a pretty tight-knit group already, but it's usually frowned upon if you steal from your party members in this game.
It's also frowned upon when you draw pictures of them inside of temples.
Oh, I thought this was a basement. Is this a temple now?
No, it's a basement, but it seems like someone had broken a wall out of the basement, and this led into a cavern complex.
Yes, because-
which is where you are now.
It's very commonplace to put a wishing well in your basement.
Well, I think they're just being functional.
It was more of a trapped fountain, but you guys overcome the trap. Good job, Hughes. Yeah.
Yay!
Excellent. So you're winning. And now we've got a closed door with a cool drawing on it. Way to go, Tim.
It'll
That's
fade
funny.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah, see, it's not going to last, Donk, so don't worry about it. It's okay. Besides, you're not even sure what that meant because Donk is a goblin. I mean, Tam, Bridger, are you going to open the
Broseph.
door?
Like, totally, dude.
All right. So, Bridger pushes on the door, and with a grinding, it opens up into a room. Hold on, I got to get some little pawns and stuff. I'll just talk amongst yourselves.
Some prawns. Well,
the door is open now.
Still don't
Bommy.
trust you.
I cast longbow. Oh wait, we gotta wait and see, right?
You have to wait to see what's there. I'm sorry, I haven't
Well,
done
pitter
this a
patter.
lot.
Oh, you said this was a stone door, did you
Yes.
not?
Yes, it's stone door, and it grinds open as Bridger pushes on it.
This game, I don't know if you guys know this, but the gnomes in Opara, the gnome community, plays this game a lot. They seem to enjoy it quite a bit, but I've never played before. This is fun.
Yeah, the gnomes, I heard about them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to always keeping busy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Don't tell the gnome on the ship because fuck that guy.
He is a bit of a wanker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a douche.
I mean, we
He's more
had
than a
work to
bit
do,
of
and he
a
was always
wanker.
going off and freaking trying to fish, and I mean, he was just trying to sleep. I know what he was doing. But anyway, back to our game. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. Okay, I think I got enough. Let me put these on.
I thought it was a halfling.
Let me put these on the board here.
I thought he was a gnome.
And yeah, Garrick, right? He was a gnome. I mean, he looks like a gnome.
The Gallic?
Gallic, yeah, that's him.
Gallic, I remember Gallic.
In this continuity, he's a gnome.
Actually, no, I never
he's
met
a bit
him.
of an asshole.
Never met him. No.
Have you just been actively avoiding him? He's on the ship.
He was he was in your home.
Yeah, I mean, he was at your home anyway when we brought him.
Yeah.
We brought all the non-participating comrades back by your house.
the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
You know, like when all of our lives are on the line,
thought
and
he
he's
was
just
a
like, I
halfling.
don't want to help.
Pestcock, he's the
Dirty
one that
hands.
stole your gin.
But I could be wrong, but I thought he was a halfling.
Yeah, stole your gin.
That little bastard.
You know what we should do tonight when he's sleeping?
Oh,
we
my
should
goodness.
we should tie him up and like
Let's
hang him
see
over the side
here.
of the ship.
Put him in a
One,
burlap bag and ritualistically beat him with reeds.
3.
No, I don't want to
That
kill
fucking
him.
hurts.
Just scare him.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you how I know that, but that fucking hurts.
We could just release these snakes into his room.
I didn't want to speak for your things, but
I
we're
think-
off the island now, so they may not just reproduce.
I think they would
Artemis,
enjoy it.
you're putting a lot of prawns in there.
No, the pawns, not shrimp. Those are actually depictions of some kind of scaly little creatures that are about 2.5 feet tall. And as the door swings open, there was a grinding noise. You apparently have disturbed supper time of these creatures because there are nine little creatures in this room, and they all stop with forks and knives like halfway to their mouths, and they all look at you at once. Now, since you had a ready action, Nat, I'm going to let you pick who you want to shoot in the face. But it has to be within the area that you can see down that hallway. Now, you're going to have a little bit of cover because she is much taller than you. Remember, you're very short on a dog, which is weird, but hey, whatever. It's your character. If you play it the way you want to. But just tell me who you want to try to shoot, and we'll get this started with a bang.
Well, I mean, it makes sense to shoot the first one right straight out there, so I guess I'll shoot at that one there, that's straight in front of Bridger. And
Yes.
so I roll this rock here, and we add up the numbers.
Yes.
Artemis, are you sure you counted correctly? This
He's
is
got
starting.
one of those natural 20s.
Yeah, one of the 02s.
Wow, that is what we call a critical hit, Nat.
So
So
that's-
you'll roll your damage, you'll double it, and then if you have any special dice like a deadly die or something for your bow, you would add that on as well.
It looks like it says deadly D10, so I have Jarwin dick smack him 10 times?
No. It's not that kind of D. D stands for dice, not dick.
Whee! Okay, so let's see. That's 13. 13 damage.
Yeah, and that's the total after you doubled it, or did you not double it?
That's the total with the deadly.
With the deadly and
yeah.
the doubling? Well, that is more than enough as you spit that poor scaly beast, and he falls backwards off the chair and dies. So that one right there to the yes, that one perfect. Give me that. And now,
am I allowed to say something to him?
Yes. Speaking of the free action.
Okay. I call out, "Hey, bitches! How you like that?"
And what language did you say that in? Nat.
Let's see. Sylvan. That's a language. Sylvan.
They kind of all look at each other and look at you, and they say, "Do you speak a Draconic by chance?"
Tam does.
No, wait. Bridget does.
Oh, yes.
That's not on my list.
Then you can't.
Wait,
you can't
does
understand what
Bridger-
they're saying.
But
Yes,
Meta
Bridger says
can,
it too.
But it has to be the character, right?
Yes, the character
Okay.
has to speak it.
Yeah,
now,
that's
now,
right.
Now, Tam, you say that Bridger has that on his sheet.
Yes, I had to double check, but yes.
Then you hear them all look around. You see them look around, and then you hear them all scream, "Intruders! Kill them!" And let's roll initiative. That's a 20-sided die with your perception modifier added in.
Can Bridger, as a free action, can he say something?
Yeah, talking is free, Bridger.
Yeah. So in Draconic, because he speaks that,
Right.
he'll say, "No. She said, bitches come at me." Broseph.
I see what you did there.
And now they all look at each other and go, "Kill them! They challenge us! Yes! Ah!"
They want to kill us,
Oh,
dudes.
that's bad, right?
That doesn't seem so bad. I mean, we just did kick in the door to their dinner party and kill one of the members.
I just opened
Party.
it.
Are you sure you counted correctly? This is starting to remind me of that time we stormed a whole bandit camp.
So
Well, I mean,
And they were
I have
cannibals.
I have the book here, and it says 9 in the room. I mean, if you remember a few sessions back, we were playing, and remember they had those 6, and you guys just handled them like yesterday's trash, threw them out the garbage. But
we,
yeah, you should be fine.
so
Do we know what the kind of creature these are?
Well, you are pretty sure because Bridger has already identified these in the past. These are called kobolds.
now, are we gonna do this like we do in real life, where someone casts a big fog and then someone else does a dance so we can see through it?
Meta. This is a game, Meta. You have to go with the mechanics and the abilities that are on your character sheet.
Yeah, meta.
I get that. I mean, I don't have those abilities, but surely those are common things, right?
Yes, this Uko fellow doesn't even know the basic stances of combat.
Yeah.
He can't even assume crane stance.
Well, I have the ability to fall asleep. See, it says right there, sleep.
Oh,
Actually,
That is impressive.
that's under your spell list. Yeah, you can cast that on somebody and make them go to sleep.
Oh, that's much more useful.
Yeah, it's like a spell, like kind of like Meta does. But Bridger has
it is.
the ability to cast spells. But it's not your turn yet. Let's get this figured out here. The initiative. So, Nat, what did you get for initiative?
that'd be a 19.
Good roll. And Bommy Pescock at you.
That's a 18.
That's a good solid roll too. All right, Tooth, John, it's you.
22.
22, excellent. And Nat, Uko, what did he get?
Sorry, I'm bad at math. 14.
14. All right. And Donk, Ronan, that's you.
Ronan got, Donk got a 23.
Wow, it's uncanny. It's just like yourself. Bridger.
Bridger is at a 20, bro.
All right. Well done, bro. Sifa. Let me get my my 8 kobolds here.
You're welcome.
There were 9.
Yeah, I'm helping.
You did kill one. It was a good shot. Really was. All right.
I think Jask would like to play this. We should try this again with Jask.
He'd probably want to play a cleric.
Well, we've got 2
I
rogues.
don't know. I'm kind of enjoying playing something different than what I usually do.
Right.
It's kind of an escape.
I tell you, that brick guy, I mean, he always made it look easy when we used to play in Absalom, but this is kind of hard. There's a lot of moving parts for this stuff. I'm sorry, I got a lot of people to roll up. Just give me a second here.
It's all right.
Okay, thanks.
It's all right.
Oh, look, I have another spell. It's called Hunt Prey.
That's not a spell. That isn't a class ability.
Oh.
But it's kind of like it,
So-
but you can only do it once per your first turn, and then if you kill that person, then the next time you can apply it to the next person.
Okay, and this gravity weapon, that's an ability too, right?
Does it
Yes,
make your
that's
weapon
it.
really heavy?
I guess.
Well, actually, I mean, it's kind of a misnomer because it actually makes your damage higher because your pull's heavier. Just think of it like of a composite.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay, cool. I mean, I know it's a new system. I'm trying to help out, so if I'm being overly verbose, just let me know.
They're boss. They're boss.
Too wordy.
Ah,
It's too wordy.
All right. We all ready. So, first up, it looks like it is going to be Donk with the 23. Good on you, Donk.
Go dunk 'em.
All right. Well, should probably.
Climb a tree.
There are no trees in the dining room,
But I do have the ability to climb.
Ronan Donk. So, not going into the room, huh?
Man, there's 8 of them in there.
At least.
That's a lot.
Yep. But you're Donk, the goblin thief.
Yeah, I'd feel a lot-
Two-fisting dog slicers.
I'd feel a lot better if I only got attacked by 3 people instead of, 5.
So anyway, Donk, what would you like to do with the rest of your turn? You move forward, or you don't want to go in the room because you're a little chicken shit. But other than that, what would you like to do?
Well, I could be an absolute ass and block the guy in front of me into the room. That might be the right way to go because he doesn't want to be there anyway. Now, in this, can I prepare an action?
Yeah, you have to burn 2 actions to prepare an action for next time. So just remember that. You only have 2 actions left, so that would take the whole turn. I think you
just,
should yell YOLO and just go in there and kill something.
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to stay right here.
YOLO.
And that'll conclude my turn.
Yeah, you only live once.
That is true.
Well, not exactly, because some of the gods will bring people back and... Oh, you mean in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless, again, you're a follower of a deity in the game, and they would grant you a resurrection ritual. But that's that's later. So that was Donk's turn. Tooth, you are up, and you're kind of still back in the fountain room. You do know there been some yelling and some mac, 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 and you heard Bridger say, "Oh, they want to kill us." Well, what would you like to do with your turn, John?
Do I remember any other part in the other room we fought in? Did we ever go up that other?
You did not. I said you could see that it went that direction, but you never made that little turn to see what was in front of it.
I think his balls finally dropped.
Jarwin is got. Oh, sorry. Tooth is gonna go double move into the room.
John, you know that.
What?
I mean, have you ever
He's
met an
got the
orc
yo-yo balls.
before?
He's just named Tooth, so he's not an adult, so he has a weird voice.
No, his whole name. Look at your shit. It says Tooth Grimscott. I spend a lot of time with these names. Tooth Grimscott. He is a huge, hulking orc. I don't think he would be talking like a little Nancy boy.
Why not?
Well, I mean, it's your character. You play him how you want, but that's not how I envisioned it when I rolled him up for you.
Oh,
It's okay. It's just play. Just play.
All right. Tooth is gonna double move into the room.
All right.
That's 40 feet.
Yeah, that would be a double move. Now, what would you like to do? You have looks like about 8 kobolds in there with you, and nobody to back you up.
I'm gonna call them pussies.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, common. My party. I'm calling them pussies.
Oh, you're directing that. Oh wow!
Yep.
Tooth just turns over his shoulder and says, "Come on, you pussies!"
And I'm gonna pick up
I
my
mean, he
shield.
says it really hard like a Nancy boy.
Gonna pick up my shield, and that'll be my turn.
All right, so he's going to raise his shield, he says. And so that was Tooth's turn. Well, actually, Kobold 3 and Kobold 5, which is kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to do my best. They're going to come running at you because you were the first one to enter the room. So let me move them right quick.
What does it sound like when they talk again? It sounds like that.
Not like that. I mean, one of them knocked some stuff off the table as he ran by, but they go, mac, 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 mac. And, Bridget, you know that they're saying, oh, kill the big one. He will make lots of food for the baby.
They want to, like, kill you and feed you to a baby. My dude.
Weird.
All right, so the first one, Kobold number 3, is going to swing at Tooth with his spear. Yeah, he's got a spear. And that is a total of 15. Does that hit your armor class?
Nope.
All right, so he's going to try it one more time, and he's going to take a little penalty because it's my second attack. I rolled a 1. Whee! So that was a miss. The other Kobold, number 5, he is going to try to stab you with his spear. That's not much better. 11's not going to do it. Come on, give me a good roll. Damn. 4. That did. I'm throwing that die away. Out the porthole. Poof. Yeah, so that's 2 misses. And but never fear, it's Kobold number 8. And he's way in the back. And so instead of fighting his way through his friends, he's going to lob a spear at Bridget in the doorway.
Duck, Bridget.
And you're able to, you don't even have to duck. He sticks it in the wall and it falls down and you like kind of stick your tongue out at him.
Never mind, Bridget.
And so he pulls another spear out and he's going to throw another one at you. Oh, that's a much better roll. Let's see. Does a 15 hit you?
I would like to roll dodge out of the way.
But does Bridget have a dodge skill? No, you can't write your stuff in. It's
No,
already
it
there.
hits me.
All right, that's what I thought. It's okay. It's just a little spear. I mean, it's a small spear. Oh my goodness! But that one's a good one.
It's okay. It's just a small spear.
It does 7 points of
He's
piercing
dead.
damage. So you take that off your hit points, Tam. Sorry about that. Now he's got another spear left, and he's feeling pretty cocky. He's gonna throw it at you again.
How does he draw these spears so fast?
Well, he had him in his other hand, I guess.
Oh, he was eating dinner?
Well, I mean,
How the fuck does he eat
I
dinner?
think truly the ones that were standing over there to the right of the table, they had already finished and were going to go back to guard duty, and that's why they had
So
to
I guess
spear.
that makes sense.
And he misses you horribly with the last spear.
That's good because I'm bleeding now.
Yes, you are. But you know what, Bridget? It's your turn.
Oh, good. I'm going to use that sleep spell we talked about.
All right, and you'll have to tell me where you're targeting it and who you want to try to affect. Right there, that whole group. So now, do I get a saving throw? Correct?
Is that the number 8? The one that hit you?
I'm not sure which one was.
Yeah, number 8 is the one that hit her. Yes.
You get him. You get him.
It's a will save.
All right.
And it says it's a 17.
That's your DC, right?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Spell DC 17.
Perfect. So I'll have to roll higher. Well, the first one fails miserably.
Yes.
That is a natural one. That would be a critical failure. So is there a special thing that happens with that on your sheet?
So he falls unconscious. If he's still unconscious after 1 hour, he wakes up automatically.
All right. So you can lay that very first one down. He is out for an hour. Perfect. So the next one, he only got a 7. That's another critical fail. Man, these guys are horrible. And a 2. All right, that one's going out the porthole. All right, my last poor kobold there. See if he falls asleep. Well, now that's a 12 plus my will modifier is a 15. How did that one do? Is he asleep as long as the other ones?
No, he will wake up after a minute.
Wow, that took out half the party on my bad guys. That was a well done, well cast spell, Bridget.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
And then I am going to be like, I did it, bro, dudes, and then move back.
Now, to tell you the truth, I've never played a caster. So, does it say anything about? I mean, is there a way? Is noise gonna wake him up, or is like one of I can go over and shake him with one of my guys, right, and kick him and make him wake up?
So I'll read what you wrote here. Each character in the area becomes drowsy and might fall asleep. A creature that falls unconscious from the spell doesn't fall prone or release what it's holding. The spell doesn't prevent creatures from waking up due to a successful perception check, limiting its utility in combat.
Basically, they are asleep until someone either nudges them or the next person that fights and they wake up, they get a chance to do a perception check. I get it. All right. So, it is now my turn. It is Kobold number 1. he is at the table, and he is going to go. He's going to move over, and he's going to kick that first one right there and wake him up. Yep, so that's 2 actions. And then he's going to yell, "Mac, Mac, 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 Mac," which you hear, Bridger, that says, "Wake the fuck up, you dumb shits, they're killing us!"
Rude.
And now, those 3 get perception checks, and the one guy is really out, so I'll give him a little bit of a... Yeah. Now, these guys are asleep. I mean, they must have been tired. I bet it's because I ate all that food right before I went back on guard duty. That was kind of stupid, I think, of whoever's in charge of this thing. But anyway, now, so that was 2 moves. He did his yell. That was free. He's got 1 more action. Let's see. Not really got a line on... Who is that person there down the hallway? He's got a line on him. Is that you, Bummy? Oh, that's Donk. That's Ronan's. Yeah, he's going to chuck a spear at at Donk's character. Ronan's character, Donk. Yeah, that's it.
Well, spit it out.
Does a 13 hit you, Donk?
No.
All right, well, you're able to dodge out of the way as that spear, and that is his turn. Balmy Taker, Pezcock, your character is up. What would you like to do?
Well, I think I'm left all alone. No, there's still some people in here. Some of my favorite peoples.
All right, and you moved up how far there?
I think it's a 30.
30 feet? All right.
Double check me. Okay.
All right. And what are you doing?
So I'm behind one of your gold bowls. Right there.
Oh, you've got a flank with your teammate, Tooth. So you get a bonus to hit that one.
I like it.
All you have to do is your attack roll.
Okay, so first try is a 10.
A 10. A 10 does not make it.
Do I get to roll again?
You do, but you have to subtract 5 off of this roll.
Okay.
Your second attack.
Okay. I think I can do it.
Come on.
Hang on.
I got faith in you, Pezcock.
You said to take off a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 10.
Well, you're nothing if not consistent. But you did miss. So, yeah, that's the end of your turn. But, Meta, Nat is up. So, you can do something if you get in there.
All right, and the Ronan, I'm sorry, Donk being in front of me causes issues of targeting, right?
Yes, you need to get past him so you have a clear shot.
What? Don't you have precise shot?
No, it's not on this paper.
How funny, because Ronan doesn't have it either.
What kind of archer doesn't take precise shots?
Oh, Gripply Archer!
That gets eaten by the Red Devils.
All right, so the Nat will move in front of Donk.
Yeah, good.
And go hunting on the kobold that's right there.
All right. Okay.
And twang shoot.
Twang shoot. All right. Well, that's a very good one to target because he hasn't gone yet. Oh. And she just gave me a hero point to re-roll that.
And it's a 25 to hit.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that was almost a crit, Nat. But it wasn't quite. But you did get a good hit on him. So go ahead and give me that damage.
That's 11 damage. 1-1.
Wow. Yeah, you killed that poor blighter right there.
And I call out again. Fuckers!
All right, fuckers have been called. And so now it's, but he's asleep. So I guess I get a perception check to see if I heard the screaming and the fighting, right?
No.
Come on, I know
You
I
asked.
do. Well,
I just...
you have to... I mean,
do we vote on that? I'm going to
No,
vote.
it's not a vote. No, it's not a vote. It was a rhetorical question. Of course I would get that.
Nat votes no.
Bullshit.
Hey, now that is a 17 on the die plus 3. So number 7, I'm sorry. He wakes up. He's the one. Yes, perfect. Right. So he is standing up. He didn't lose his stuff. So he is going to make a beeline over to where the dog and the glowing Nat Loomis is. So we'll move him up there, and he's going to try to stab you with his spear, Nat. Oh, that's a 19 on the die, plus his modifier. That is a 22 to hit. Did that hit you?
AC is 18, so it's higher than the AC, so it missed, right?
Nope, that means it hit you. If it ties or is higher, it is a hit. And he does a total of 5 points of piercing damage. And
Piercing damage?
Piercing. You know, like he stuck her.
Pissing on him?
No, he stuck her with a spear. It's piercing,
Oh.
not pissing.
The puncture damage.
Yes, that's it.
I got
Puncture,
it.
yeah. So anyway, second attack, he gets a 17 total, but I have to subtract a 5, so it's only 12. He probably missed.
That's gonna miss.
All right. Well, he missed you. So that was his turn. Now it's Uko. Nath, your not monk guy gets to attack.
Spiritual, but in a different way.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Because he's a cleric, right?
He will move forward to behind Donk's character.
All right. So you're gonna be right at the front entrance to the hallway by the statue. All right. Now you have 2 people in between you and any of the kobolds, so that's gonna give them cover. I just want you to know that. I mean, unless you have precise shot.
Does precise magic work?
Do you have that?
No.
Then no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
I will create a spiritual link between me and the little sprite.
All right. So you wave your fingers at Meta's character and you link to her spiritually.
Correct.
Him spirit. No, it's a her. You're playing it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, you linked. Now what does that do?
At the start of each of my turns, if she is below maximum hit points, she regains 2.
Oh, well,
She is below maximum.
But it doesn't happen until the start of his turn, which will be next time. So you don't get shit right now. Right? I mean, that's how you read it, right?
Well,
it says the start of your turn,
I am checking.
and you
because
already started your
It is an
turn.
incredibly long spell for the very simple thing it does.
You didn't have to be so blunt. It could have been a little more polite.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just caught up in the excitement of the game. Quit playing with yourself, Jarwin. Nobody wants to see that. Boop. We've all saw it.
Yes,
anyway.
correct.
He's just getting his D10 out.
Sasha says mark a D4. Oh.
Yes.
Painful.
What do you think, Ronan? He's always watching you all in the woods.
Meta, we are now linked spiritually. On the start of my next turn, you should see results.
So
I like the way that sounds.
He's got his
spiritual link.
metaphysical hand up your dress, love.
Well, I like it a lot less now.
I thought you would.
You should buy me dinner first.
Is that the end of your turn, Uko Nath?
That is 2 actions to do that.
All right. Well, let's see. I've got one guy at the table still that hasn't gone, so he is going to go, and I'll just move him up to attack good old Tooth Grimscar.
So let me get this straight. Not your spiritual puppet?
No. It's a metaphysical spiritual link. I was just doing a euphemism that his hand was. Never mind, Pisca. We'll get back to you just a second.
Okay.
I got to try to kill Tooth now with this kobold. That's going to miss horribly with an 11. He's going to try it one more time. And that's still going to miss. It's another 11 after my detractions. So the last 2 are asleep. So they get a perception check to try to beat Bridges 17. And the first one does, so he wakes up, and that's the one right there in the very front. And he's going to run up behind his friend in the doorway and try to stab that glowing light sickle that is Meta's character. Does a 17 hit your little gnat?
No, that'll miss the gnat.
All right, so he's going to try one more time. Oh, that's better, but 16 probably doesn't do it, does it?
No, 16 was lower than, it's less than 17, and 17 missed.
I missed it by 1. Damn. All right, well, that's its turn, and I'll get a saving throw for the last one that's asleep, because he is the last one. And that is a 17 on the nose, so if it ties, it flies. So he is awake, and he stands, and he grabs his spear, and he comes rushing forward.
They are flying now?
No, rushing. He stood up.
Oh,
and his feet were flying. He was fast. So it goes forward there, and
Fleet of foot.
Yes, exactly. And he's going to try to stab. He got a lot of cover, but we're going to have to do that. That is 19 minus the cover. Does a 17 hit you?
No, a 17 is still going to miss.
What's your armor class?
18.
Damn. missed it by 1. All right, one more. And that's a 2 on the die, so it's not even going to come close.
That 2's going to miss as well.
Meta, you should have said, "Wouldn't you like to know, bitch?"
Thank you very, very much. All right, top of the order, Ronin Donk is up. What would you like to do?
What are my options for getting through that crowd? Is it
Hacking
like
them
edition?
to death or acrobaticsing past them?
That seems like it might be a better option.
I don't know. The first one sounded pretty good.
Yeah, you should go with killing them all.
I can't hack until I'm in a space where the dog is. I got to be where I can
You
hit
could
one.
delay.
Just real quick, explain the acrobatics rules to me.
Well, you make an acrobatics check to see if you can get past each one of the creatures that you're trying to pass, and if you make those checks successfully, you can get into their room. Now, you can always pass through your own party squares because they are on your side. So in this case, Donk, you would have to make 1 acrobatics check, and then you could get directly behind this kobold into this square here.
And I believe it's against their fortitude DC, right?
Yeah, good job. You actually read the book I gave everybody. That's good. Thank you.
All right, we're going to try that.
We had the homework to play the game.
No, I was just really bored.
It's 19.
A 19 against their fortitude DC.
Reflex,
Which-
which he's tumbling through.
It's still high enough, but thank you for correcting. It was a reflex. I'm sorry. You were almost right.
It's all right. Teacher's pet.
All right. So you made your flippy do past the kobold there in the doorway. What would you like to do now, Donk? That would cost you an action, but now you have 2 left.
I'm going to do twin feint on the one in front of me.
But is he already flanked?
No.
No. All right. Okay. So which one in front of you? Because you have
One straight.
Okay, to the right of the door as we're facing it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and do your twin feint.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Well done. So now he's going to be flat-footed to your second attack if you don't kill him with this one.
9 points of damage.
And that is enough to kill him, so he is dead. Good job, Donk. And that's a 2-action thing you did, so you're done. But it's Tooth's turn. Tooth, you have a plethora of targets surrounding you. What would you like to do?
Tooth would like to whirlwind attack and kill them all.
Do you have whirlwind attack on your sheet? I don't think at level 1 that's something that orcs have.
He would like to, but
I bet he
don't think
would.
he's able
I bet
to.
he would. People in hell want ice for it too.
Target the rich environment.
So which one do you want to kill first?
Tooth will start with the one in front of dog.
Okay, the dog one, all right.
That's a 14.
Oh, he's able to duck under your swipe there, and you missed.
Alright, so then I'll do the one next to him, right next to me. That's gonna miss. And third attack does an 18 hit.
And that is after you taken away your deductions. Oh, yes, it does then. Very good. Roll some damage. Kill him.
12.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you made a paste out of that poor little guy there, yeah. Well, that's another kobold gone.
That's Tooth's turn.
And that is Tooth's turn. All right, well, the ones that are right in front of you, 3 and 5, they didn't like that. They didn't like that one bit, so they're going to try to get you. So the first one, he rolls a 15 total. Missed. He's going to try again. And that's horrible worse. And the last one swinging for the fences. No, that's at 3 whiffs. I mean, you're tough. Now, the other kobold, he's trying. Oh, horrible. He gets 6. That is an 18. Minus 5 is 13. Misses. Damn. Your armor is insurmountable for me. I mean, these guys suck. All right, well, that was their turns. Kobold number 8, he was back there chucking spears, but now he's got a target that he can get a buddy with, so he's going to pull up, and he's going to flank the donk, and he's going to try to stab him in the back. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Donk might be dead.
Donk's going to take double damage from this kobold. So he's going to get a damn... Oh, you take a total of 12 points of damage as a spear in the back goes out your front. Ow! Are you still standing, Donk?
I'm still standing.
Suck on that.
All
Suck
right.
on that.
So Donk is
Suck
still
on
alive. He's got one more attack. Hopefully he doesn't hit you again.
Oh shit, another natural 20.
That's another natural 20. Even if I take off the 5 for the itinerary of attacks, because it's a 20, it becomes a critical instead of just a hit. So, I hope you got some hit points.
Uh-oh.
That's another 12 points of damage, Donk. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Dying 2.
Did you fall down? Are you dead?
24 points of damage, so that's 8 more than what I have.
Alright, so you go to dying 2 because you got hit and dropped with a critical. However, I just heard the ship's bell, which means it's time to eat, and I'm starving. So we'll have to find out next time on Shield Bash.
Thanks for playing Hovels and Humans.
Yeah, thanks. And I think you really need to work on your voice.
I'm working on it.
Cut me off early. I need to use this before we go to the next episode.
Well, just remind me and we'll do it next time. I mean, come on. It's not like we're not going to go eat and come right back down and play again. Well, thanks, everybody.
Whee!
Shield Bash is made in association with Knights of the Octagon and the Farmageddon Gaming Convention. Find us online at shieldbash.net, on Facebook at Shield Bash, on Twitter at Bash Shield, and on YouTube at Shield Bash. Bumper music provided by Lee Rosevere. Other artists can be found in the episode description. Troubles in Otari, Abomination Vaults, Serpent Skull, and Pathfinder are the property of Paizo Publishing Incorporated. Leave a comment on iTunes for a chance to hear us read it out on the podcast. Questions and comments can be sent to shieldbashpodcast@gmail.com.